I have written this poem before. Spoke its name in the streets over megaphones, over police sirens and attack dogs. They couldn't drown the sound of this poem in a fire hose or burn it in the backwoods of the Alabama bush. I swear, I have written this poem before. I watched its ink seep into the streets, flood the concrete with its essence. Ain't the city burning brighter tonight? Cause this poem has passed on, but don't it feel nostalgic? Like we heard this before. Like maybe this poem was pulled from a dream, like we was born in this poem, might die or be martyred in it, like somebody has already written the ending. This poem has constantly spoken about its need to breathe, its need for acknowledged existence. This poem's humanity is not up for debate. This poem wants equality. This poem wants a fair shake. This poem has been a star-spangled spectacle of survival and success despite your envy. Despite your thievery, despite cunningness of con men in Congress, this poem might get political, but could pop off like, bruh, you squeezing too hard. I swear for Lord, this poem has been written before. This poem has achieved greatness in the face of oppression, in the face of degradation, in the face of a gun. This poem is a native son, is the fire next time, is go tell it on the mountain, is we shall overcome, is black, brown, mocha, mahogany, umber, hickory, cedar, cinnamon, almond, butter, syrup, pecan, tawny, caramel, walnut, penny, and all sorts of ethnic rainbow brilliance, spectrum and prism. I'm telling y'all, this poem has been written before. This poem has been in prison, yet still empowered to aspire. This poem will not expire. This poem inspires. This poem is tired. This poem is a beautiful bride being belittled by bastardized bums in a back alley brothel. This poem has been written on the backs of those who built the home, then got confined to the backyard. This poem is stars, is the moon, is the sun, is the light and the cast shadow, is the overshadowing fear of suspicion. Because if I did what you did to this poem, I would be afraid of this poem too. This is how I know it was written before, and it will most definitely be written again and again and again. As long as men have pens and sons have guns and skin has hue and tribes have beliefs and ignorance has the heart of a race, this poem will be a perpetual problem in the face of privilege, a mirror reflection of guilt, of accountability, fear of revolution and reparations. This poem is tired of asking, of telling, of informing, until finally this poem will find its way into a textbook, in a classroom, in a school, in the hands of a child, and they will see the title of this poem is, it was written before.